Welcome to Amska Academy. Today we are going to learn about how can parties be reformed. How can parties be reformed? Please consider subscription and let's get into the topic. So how can parties be reformed has been a serious question in the past decade. The Supreme Court has passed an order to reduce the influence of money and criminals. So now it is mandatory for every candidate who contests the elections to file an affidavit. So as per the order given by the Supreme Court, as it is mandatory for all of us to follow the Supreme Court's orders, now anybody who is contesting in the elections, who is participating in the elections, have to file an affidavit. What is an affidavit? Affidavit means giving details of all about himself, about his name, particulars, properties, any criminal cases pending against him. All the details have to be given. So this is a new system which has been brought a lot of information available to public. So once the candidate gives the information about himself, about the properties and criminal cases, that becomes to public domain. So there is a system of checking whether the information is true or not. Yet there are no proper systems of checking. That is the flaw in this particular new system. But now it has made mandatory for everybody to declare about their properties and criminal cases pending against them. So this is one new change which has come to the election system of India. Now the Election Commission also passed certain orders making it necessary for the political parties to hold organizational elections and file their income tax returns. So it is compulsory for every political party to have organizational elections within the party, so that they have a proper system, and they also have to pay the income tax returns, the funds they have received, the money they are getting, all those details have to be submitted. But most of the parties do it as a formality. So coming to the important changes what are in the constitution to change the party setup, there is anti-defection law. The constitution was amended to prevent the MLAs and MPs, members of the legislative assembly in the states and members of the parliaments in Lok Sabha and in Rajya Sabha from changing their parties. Why will the MLAs change their parties? For example, if I contest in the party name of Congress, you all know Congress lost in the recent election. So if I won also, I will not get any kind of ministry or any kind of position. So I will try to move to BJP so that I get some union ministry or some kind of benefits, cash rewards. So I will change my seat or favor towards BJP. But I contested the elections in the name of Congress party. I won the elections from Congress party ticket or with the Congress party ticket. So this kind of changes are to be prevented. So in order to prevent these kind of changes, the bill was called defection. So you cannot change your party stand from one party to another party after winning elections from one party, only for the sake of some kind of benefits or minister positions. That bill is called defection bill. And as a law, it is made to be regulated the internal affairs of the political party. So it should be made compulsory for the political parties to maintain a register. They should have all the details, all the rules and bylaws as per the constitution, and have an independent authority to act as a judge in case of any party disputes, and always have open elections, means anybody can contest to any position. This is the two major changes what are recommended by the constitution. One is the defection bill, which is there to prevent the representatives from changing their parties. Second one is to have regulating authority for the internal affairs of political parties. Third, it should be made mandatory for the political parties to give minimum number of tickets, that is at least 1/3 to women, so that women also can actively participate in politics, which is being made mandatory for the local body elections. Same thing can be applied to the state body and as well as the parliament as well. And there should be a state funding of elections. What is state funding of elections? The state funding of elections means the government should give parties money to support their election expenses. So government only will bear the election expenses of the candidates or the party. And this support can be given in the kind of petrol, paper, telephone, etc. So need not be given in the form of cash. They can give as petrol, they can give as paper, they can give telephone bills, and it could be also given on the basis of little amount of cash, so that the parties will not indulge in any kind of unfair methods, and at the same time they can also have a check on what the political parties are involved in during the time of election. Apart from this, we also have the political parties can only be reformed if there are pressure groups in the political parties. Any ordinary person, any public person, any citizen, if he does agitations, if ordinary people turn as a pressure group, they started to question the actions of the government, the activities of the government, then the political parties feel that they would lose the public support and they will not take up any wrong reforms that would become a serious about the reforms. So any government action has to be questioned through petitions, through public or through agitations. In that way, we can bring pressure on the political parties. And second change what we can do as a common man is that we can ask the political parties more number of people to join the political parties. To improve the democracy, we need more number of people, or degree of public participation should be more in political parties. So it becomes clear for the public what is happening in the party. So members also can take active part in the decision making process. So if ordinary citizens do not take part and simply criticize it from outside, the problem will not be solved. One, we should question the actions of the government. Two, take active participation, and the degree of public participation should be increased. The problem of bad politics can be solved by more and better politics only, by involving in politics only. Without involving in politics, we cannot solve any kind of problem. So this is some of the methods or the ways which are suggested to improve the party system in our country. Please consider subscription and stay tuned. Thank you.